you have the ethmoid on the inside, sphenoid on the outer side, vomer in the middle, intranasal, nasal, concha. Destiny, what did you say were the holes inside again?
That's
The further,
superior,
so that's the superior,
orbital fissure.
and the one right below that one.
Inferior, and that's for muscles to come through to hold the eyes and move it in like orbit directions.
The longer hole, is that anything, or is that part of the
That's
inferior? So that
That's
whole
inferior,
thing right there.
Yeah, and that's superior.
Oh, okay. So, palate time is the roof of the mouth, and then all that. This is styler process, the smaller one, the mastoid process. Here is the zygomatic, which is also the cheekbone, so it goes all the way around here. And then the infraorbital foramen here, where nerves go through. Okay, this is the inferior view. So from here on the side, on the side right here, this is the external auditory meatus. That one right there. And then right here is that little hole we can't go through. That is the carotid canal. And right here, the bigger one is the jugular foramen, and that one goes all the way through. And this big one here you have is the foramen magnum. And then the external occipital protuberance right here. The one that actually sticks out a little bit. This is the interior of the cranium. So here you have the foramen magnum, which is right there. We want to focus on the crista galli, which is actually just the center area right there. And then you have the herbiform plate, which is just the whole thing. And that's where the olfactory lobes go. And then after that, you have the optic foramen, which is actually right here and there.
Oh, you're on.
What?
I said, aren't you facing them?
No, actually I'm okay for once. Optic foramens are these two right here. Let me zoom back. Those two. And then after is the sella turcica, which is this area right here in the middle, and that's where the pituitary glands go. And after that, you have the foramen rotundum, which is actually, let me zoom back. You have the magnum, and then it's right there. Focus it. It's that hole. So there you see there's three. It's the middle one right there. And then you will have the foramen ovale or oval.
I don't want any of this, right?
Oh, I messed up. So you have the sella turcica right there where the pituitary glands go. And the next one is foramen rotundum, which is, you go back here, maybe you can see, let me see. It is right there. Hey, Justine, that's the rotundum, right? Foramen rotundum, that small little one?
That little thing that goes in right after this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the rotundum. And then next to that right here, you see there's a rotundum right there. And then there's three holes. The middle one right there is the foramen ovale. Whatever. I'm gonna say ovale so I can remember there's an E at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
And the internal acoustic meatus is, we go on the side here. Let me zoom out. Internal acoustic meatus. You'll look for this little curve, and it is this little tiny hole right there. And that tiny hole, it connects to the other side, which is the external acoustic meatus. So connects together. So it's that one right there. And then the last one is the jugular foramen, which you see is right there, right there. To go back, you see how here the jugular foramen connected to the carotid canal. The carotid canal actually doesn't go through anything at all, so the only way for you to see it is through the inferior view. Because when you flip it over on this side, next to the jugular foramen is in the carotid, but it's actually the internal acoustic meatus right there. And that connects to the outside, which is the external acoustic meatus. So, carotid canal is only from the inferior view, and you can't see it at any other view. Okay, to quickly go over the skull, you have the frontal, the side is parietal, and right below it here you have the temporal. You can turn to the back is the occipital, and then of course that little bump right there is the external occipital protuberance.
I'm here.